Bitches are bitches and stay bitches.
So, hey everyone, I'm up at Hakodate Mountain. The ticket, you go up here by a little, what are they called, like, not trams. You saw it in the video. Anyway, yeah, the ticket cost like 1,100 something yen. Probably 1,150. It's a fair bet. Anyway, somewhere around there. I could just check the ticket in my pocket, but I'm lazy. And what you see here behind me is Hakodate. And up that way is further up into Hokkaido. If I'm not completely screwing up my sense of direction here. As far as I understand it, that way is further up in Hokkaido. The trip up here is pretty short. I'm gonna keep talking while I'm walking and filming, and without a doubt a couple of Japanese people will look very weird at me. But fuck it, I'm already the weird guy in around here. One thing I've noticed so far is that they do look at foreigners more here. Probably also because I am the only foreigner I've seen so far. So yeah. But they look, like the looks they give you are somewhat less condescending than the looks I usually get in Tokyo. So I suppose on the flip side we don't actually have quite as bad as rep here. Anyway, well I suppose up in Hokkaido, where there's the whole Hokkaido Onsen case with Debido. But yeah, apart from that. Anyway, so what we have here behind me now, as far as I understand it, should be into the Kanto region of Tokyo, of Japan, which is where Tokyo is, I think. I'm somewhat unsure by now because I'm like, but there's supposed to be like water in between though. and there's not actually water. Like you can see it goes all the way around, and I'm like, it's not supposed to do that according to the map. So, and I see ashtrays here, so I'm gonna grab a cigarette. And yeah, so now I'm actually starting to somewhat doubt myself. Another thing that's sort of funny is that when looking from up here, Hakodate looks way bigger than it sort of actually is. Like when you're actually walking around, it's actually really tiny. Like, from my hotel to here, like roughly looking at maps and stuff, is probably 1/5 or 1/6 of Hakodate or something along the lines of that. And I walked that in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Like when you look at it, I don't know if you can actually see anything. Gonna try and zoom in here. Focus. Yeah, there you go. Like, when you look at it, it looks pretty big. But in reality, now I'm gonna have to focus out again here and something along the lines of this. I hope that's fine. Anyway, but when you're actually walking around down there, it is really, really tiny. Of course, I suppose I could walk all the way like over there, and that would actually take some time. But even that, I mean, you could easily walk that easily in a day. Easily, probably in a couple hours. I suppose you could walk like all the way around in a couple of hours, yeah? And you know, compared to Tokyo, where it practically takes you a couple of hours going from one end to the other in trains. I wouldn't dream of trying to walk from one end to the other of Tokyo. That would be nasty. So, but it is a very nice view. When I did my last video down by the ocean, I don't know if it's the last video that I put up, but it is the one I recorded just before sort of recording this one. I was down at the ocean, and I hadn't sort of realized. I suppose I should, according to Max. But yeah, I hadn't sort of realized that there's actually another other side is the ocean. Other side of the ocean is like 20 minutes the other direction. It's going down again. I'm not gonna catch that one. I'm gonna catch the one after that. And I can see you can sort of get up on a little roof there. Sort of want to do that. Anyway, I don't want to drag this video out for too long. I suppose that's too late, but I wonder if they were building a bridge there or something. Look at that. What is that? I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. Focus. Where is it? Where is it in the camera? Can you see that little sort of right there in the middle? Something going out into the ocean or into the water. That's, well, theoretically it's the ocean, I suppose. What is that? Right there, like sort of next to the boat on the other side. What is that? Are they building like a bridge to the other side? That would be sort of a waste. I mean, it's like, what, a 10-minute drive or something like that, a 5-minute drive. So yeah, not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, that's it for this time. That's probably massively zoomed in. Let's try that again. That's it for this time, and I'll see you soon. So, as expected, I was actually wrong. That there is not towards Honshu and Kanto. That over there, and you can't probably see it. I can barely see it outside. Like, without looking at the camera, I'm not really sure if you can see it. It's behind the mountain there. You can just barely see like a short mountain range, which makes a lot more sense because, as I said, there's supposed to be water in between, and apparently there is. So I was wrong. So just wanted to quickly update on that, and also a quick fun little note. I'm gonna turn this bad boy around here. Quick little fun note that I asked a couple Japanese girls. I think it was like mother and daughter or grandmother and daughter or something like that. I don't know. Like which way was Hokkaido and Honshu and stuff like that. And the reaction is like way different compared to Tokyo. Tokyo, there's much more of a shock factor. They're like, hi, hey, and like being all nervous and stuff. And here they're like, you're wrong. That's still Hokkaido, motherfucker. They seemed a lot more straightforward. That said, they also did seem a little more cold, like in attitude, which I have heard from other people that people in the north have a sort of a colder attitude, more, which is ironic because it's up in the north, but that they have sort of a bit more, yeah, they're not as warm basically, and that is sort of the vibe I got from them. But I mean, it's 2 people out of a couple 100,000 here, so you never know. But now the video is really done on this damn mountain. Chill.